Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities in Miniature. Today we're going to take a look at another of the new Middara. Well, it was supposed to be a Valentine's present to the fans, a new resin release. It didn't get here at Valentine's. In fact, it's like almost the middle of the summer. But I will not let that deter me or a model from coming to our tabletop. Anyway, this is the Judge's Daughter. This model was only available in resin. Now, there is a chance that someday, even when you're watching this, I don't know, but at least as of right now, this is only available in resin. Stay sexy. You too, Succubus. So, inside, we've got a big ol'... Oh, that's like a 50mm base. Okay. Not the same kind of packaging as we got during the Kickstarter for all the resin boxes. I've been using those resin boxes for all sorts of other things. They're really nice and sturdy. That's kind of just easy throwaway recyclables. What do we got here? Bunch of cards. I'll be honest, I haven't even gotten around to opening up Middara yet. That's sad. Initiative card. Inverted Servants Initiative. Some charmed plushies. A bunch of those. Uh-oh. One is red and one is black. Okay. I really got to get around to playing it. We've got both the servants and the daughter's cards. Remember, she can summon those or something. So much words. Which is which? My God. Okay, one's got fluff, one's got like a little blurb. I'm assuming one has... Well, there's 3 for the Judge's Daughter. So here we go. Huh. And they are totally different stories. Interesting. I know one is for the dungeon crawl version, and then one is for fighting in the story, or something like that. I'm sure somebody can chime in and give me more insight, but I do know that they are available in multiple modes, which is kind of a cool thing about the game. Someday we'll play it. At the very least, things will get painted. Alright, what do we got here? A lot of parts, it looks like. This looks like... I wonder if Trenchworks is doing these as well. I believe it was Trenchworks that did the first castings. I feel like this is sharper than the originals. That looks nice. At least the daughter. Actually reminds me of Metal Oak's castings. Maybe they did it. I don't know. One of the servants. A bunch of guns and weapons that are going to be surrounding her. A random dove. Are we going in Jong-Woo mode here? That would be kind of cool. So yeah, it looks like on the base we're supposed to have a whole array of weapons splayed out for the Judge's Daughter to waste everybody in sight with. And then the servants are going to be floating behind her, I guess? Fair enough. Okay. Is there a second? Yeah, okay. So the servants look like they're going to have multiple pieces. You can see right here there is a plug in there. A random scrap of cloth. Okay, interesting that the servant's belly is all distended and gross. I don't think they're supposed to be pregnant. It looks pretty stitched together. Not sure what's going to go back there. Oop, me breaking and knocking over other models. Not good. Another dove. I don't know, maybe they're not doves, maybe they're crows. But doves seem more appropriate for all the guns on display here. Both of her hands with little flintlock pistols. I don't know why she gives me like a Saint of Killers vibe. In bright neon colors. And a really short skirt. I like the pinky sticking out. Was the pinky sticking out on her hand? Kinda, actually. You can see it right there. Sorta, kinda. All right, what do we got on this one? These look like the heads of the indentured servants. Inverted servants, not indentured. It looks like he is eating the bird. He's most certainly eating the bird. More birds. I don't know. What do you guys think? Doves or crows? I have no idea where all these cloths are going to go. This looks like a fun challenge, I'll be honest. I had a tough time with some of the actual resins that came with the game. Some of them had some ridiculously tiny pieces. Ridiculously tiny. But we persevered. And maybe by the time I finish putting her together, I might actually have some of the actual resin models actually painted. I know they've been sitting there in limbo on my table for the last few weeks. So, fingers crossed, maybe we might see one of them. The second half of this video. Let's find out. Sit tight. Alright, I have done my best to attempt to build the judge's daughter here, and I gotta say, this was one crazy model. I don't have everything completely glued on yet. I did figure out where most of the guns and birds go. However, the crazy scarf that the daughter herself has was the big challenge. So you can see there's these two ends. And I actually ended up with an extra piece that I have no idea what to do, and then her little buddy here. What I'm thinking I'm going to end up doing is just gluing him like so. And I'm hoping that I can balance his head on one of the rifles over here. There's actually a plug on this one on the back of the head that's already attached to the daughter. It's just a weird name, the judge's daughter. She doesn't have a first name or a proper name. So I'm thinking it's going to be kind of like that. Now, is that correct? Absolutely not. Will it work for stability and for gaming? Probably. We'll keep her off, that one off for the moment. So just if you're curious how big she is, as a little bug is flying around me and being annoying, with the casual Zeke Nightingale that I've already painted, so you can see she's pretty much in scale with them both. I know that's kind of zoomed out, but my camera on this phone is being really stupid, and it's like all jiggly and vibrating, and I'm like, it's starting to do it. See? And I'm not even doing anything. I'm not moving. There's nothing moving. The mount that the camera's on is stable. I guess it's just too zoomed in. I don't know, but it's driving me nuts. I've been swearing at this camera for like the last 10 minutes before filming this. It's been very frustrating. So, I mean, she's in scale at least with the other models. Painting her is going to be an absolute challenge. So that's why we had left all of those guns on the base without the daughter on there, because I think otherwise I'm just going to lose my mind, and it's going to be quite difficult to really get in there and get anything done. To me, the quality of the resin feels a lot better in terms of holding the detail. Not that these were all that bad, but they had those crazy tiny parts, and you can see her. I did not do the greatest job painting her face, but the details were hard to discern there too. Not as much so on the judge's daughter here. I think once painted, she's going to be quite colorful. Then again, most of the cast of Middara is as well. So I think even if it doesn't match officially, and even if I don't have every single bit 100% where it's supposed to go, as long as I think it's stable, sturdy, and attached, I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. And hopefully nobody goes and tattles on me to Succubus Publishing. But honestly, I think this has been a fun one. This is like Kingdom Death level of obnoxious challenge trying to put things together. So if you dig that, you dig interesting looking unique resin models, whether or not you're going to actually play Middara, I do suggest taking a look at what they've got, because they do have some pretty interesting stuff there. We'll put a link down below if you haven't had a chance to check out the game, and hopefully someday, fingers crossed, one of these days, I'll actually get to play my copy. With that said, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.